car is a great decision. Okay, it's time to mess around with this. Okay, there is an event that I want to go to in the beginning of March, and it's a nostalgia drag event, and they used to do it up here in Denton, but now the Denton is closed, the drag strip. They moved it to Wichita Falls. Or it's the Texas Thaw event, and it's a nostalgia drag and car show deal. So what I've decided I want to do is take this car and display it in the car show to see if maybe somebody recognizes it, and maybe I can get some kind of story on it, because I'm telling you guys, it's been a dry well with this thing. Got a lot of people who say, hey, I know a lot about her. Hey, I know this guy that does this, or I knew this guy that built the engine. And I got no response from anybody, and I mean, I don't have to figure out the history on it, but I'd like to, you know, because honestly, I'd like to alter the way it looks a bit, and I'm gonna do it completely different. I'm almost certain of it, but it would be nice to be able to tell the story. So I'm gonna take it there, and if somebody recognizes it, great. If I get a cool story out of it, great. If I don't, well, at least it's, you know, gonna go back to the drag strip and be at a drag strip where it once was, and maybe that'll give me some good luck when I'm putting this thing back together. I have acquired a couple things that we're gonna work on today. First, I gotta get these lug nuts off, and these studs are crusty. So what I'm gonna do is soak these things down with PB Blaster, and I'm gonna try to run a chaser down on it, see if I can get the threads to clean up so the lug nuts want to come off. We have some wheels we're going to swap onto the front, and some tires that I think it's gonna be really cool. I know you're thinking, why would you do that when you're going to work on it? Well, it's got to look right, you know. Sometimes the way it looks, you know, can make or break your drive and determination to get something done, or it can also change the way you want to build it. So I'm hoping maybe I toss these on there and kind of give me an idea of what I have in my head. And I'll share with you this too. I went over to Richie's the other night and picked up something to get started on the fabrication side of things, and it's this mock-up block right here. I need to get this eventually into the garage. This block, don't worry, it's no good. So being exposed to the elements doesn't matter. It's split down the valley, so this is simply a good mock-up block. So I'm going to, and if you know what you're looking at, you know what that is. If you don't, it is a conventional Chevrolet engine, and it is a big block. I've decided that big block Chevrolet is the way to go with this car, so that's what it's going to get. My goal is not really to start hammering down this thing. It's just to change the wheels on it. I have obtained some seats that used to be in a car that I own that my buddy Bobby has. He's not using them anymore, so I'm gonna grab them and set them in there and see if we can make them fit the car. And I may put those in there for the event. Anyway, let's just, without further ado, let's just do something, huh? You wanna just go ahead and do something instead of sitting here? That'd be fun, huh? All right, sounds good. Throw a little PB blaster on there. We're gonna let that soak in for a minute. Come back to it in a few. So what I'm doing here is I've got a 7/16 20 nut. It's a 7/16 20 stud. I'm just gonna run this nut down, try to clean up these threads because I couldn't get a tap on here because of the way this wheel is. So I'm gonna run this down and just to clean up all the crap off of it, give that lug nut the best chance I can of getting off there. I've got 3 on here. The other side's actually worse, so let that soak a little longer. But let's go ahead and run these down and then see if we can bust these off. Get it all the way down, or is it still?
No, it's still halfway.
While Jake continues to chase those threads, let's talk about my idea on the inside. Okay. The seat on the driver's side just sets way too high. Yeah, you could lower that bracket, tree, and all that kind of stuff down, but I don't want to mess with that plastic seat. I want something that is more pretty correct. So I've got these Mustang seats, 65. And I'm just trying to set them in here and use some wood here, kind of get an idea of where the seat needs to set leg-wise and what position, and then how I'm gonna go about making the brackets to house the seat. So I know what you're thinking, that's not very race car, Ryan. Well, it was race car back in the day. So what I'm gonna do is figure out a way to lock these in place so they don't fold over anymore. And yeah, and then when I redo the roll cage, the main hoop will come around. We'll have the bar across. We'll have harnesses coming over, and I'll probably fashion some kind of apparatus, have the harness come through the seat or something. I don't know. You know, and these may not stay. I don't know. It just kind of depends. Just an idea I had, and I think they fit the car pretty well, and I like that they're low profile because I can build this and recess these into the brackets, and it's going to give us more headroom here. You know, if you run a Kirky and stuff like that, you can do the same thing, but getting in and out of this thing with the chop top and a Kirky is not going to be easy because I mean it's hard. Here, I'll just show you. It's hard getting in and out of here right now. I mean, here, come around this side so you can. Getting in and out of this thing is not easy right now with the seat sitting this low. So, and when I'm in here, my head is still, well, do it from the outside. Raise it up, see where my head's at. So,
no, because it's a jump.
I really need to bring this seat down more for the roof up.
Let me try sitting in it.
Yeah. I think leg room would be good for you. Where's that? Roundabout.
You're putting that shifter in it, maybe?
Maybe.
Ugh. Oh, wow, that is tall.
See, you're pretty good, but you know, think about it. Somebody, if you roll over or somebody hit you, you're gonna whack your head right there. So I would like to get our heads
Right here.
further away from it. Yeah.
Transmission.
Yeah, but this is kind of what I'm thinking. And what we'll do is we'll drop the back down, Jakey, so you can actually kind of lean back a little bit in it, just a hair. These are actually heavier than I want them to be, but okay, you can hop out. Go back to doing your lug nuts and we get these wheels on here.
That's the first time I've ever sat in this car.
It is?
Yeah, and we've had it for what?
Let's go hop in the
6
driver's
months.
seat. What you think about that?
No.
Huh?
No, I'm good.
Why? What's wrong with the driver's seat?
Okay.
Go hop in the driver's seat. Time to be a man. Time to man up.
That's the first time I've opened this door too. I can't open this door.
It's nice. It shuts very nicely. Go leg under the steering wheel. Turn your leg under. Lean it.
Oh, so like this?
No, lean your knee in before you get in. There you go.
Oh, jeez, I was in my head.
Yep. There you go.
Nope, 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 nope. You can
Move your foot. Move your foot.
Nope.
Move your foot.
Fine. Okay, get me out.
Wow, what's wrong with it?
Everything.
Looks good. You don't like it?
No, 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 no. I'll like it better when it's fixed. We'll just fix it.
What do you not like about it?
We'll forget about the sitting in it till it's done.
What's scary about it?
Nothing. It's just so old. It's like spiders.
There ain't no spider. I've already power washed it out. I mean, there might be a few, but they're not going to kill you. I mean, there could be a couple of deadly ones. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know why everybody's so worried about spiders. Spider! Spider on you! Come here. All right. Since you don't want to work on the inside like I have to do, so get back over here and get these lug nuts done.
I'm done.
No, you're not. You're not done until the wheels are on. Come on, these fine folks at home want to see the wheels we're going to put on it, Jakey.
Wait. I can't tell if the lug nuts. Oh, it's not. Wait, no, thanks. Lug nuts.
Come on, Jakey. Come on, Jakey. Everybody at home is waiting. They're waiting on you, Jake. How long is this video gonna be? We're gonna be all day. All these fine people at home want to do is see the wheels we're gonna put on it, dude. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I like that better, I think.
What?
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna make that happen. Well, we could possibly, okay, we might.
My back is
Can I
done.
do that?
My arms are done. Everything's done.
Oh, he's such a complainer.
Huh?
What?
What did you say?
Nothing, man. Good work, bud. Keep working.
Sure.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
It looks like exactly the same.
Well, for me, yeah. It's not It's not horrible. I don't feel as claustrophobic in here at this height. This is not bad. Huh. This is the tough part about building a car, is knowing what direction you're going. I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. I think that this is the ticket, though.
This looks really sharp.
Careful. Use the.
I'm bleeding.
Oh, whatever.
It is sharp though.
Huh. This actually feels pretty good right here, Jake. I like this. Because if I put it here, the main hoop will be behind our heads. I'm going to cut this stock one out, so it's going to be a little behind us. It's going to leave me, barely any room. Gosh dang. It's so tight.
So if I ever wanted to drive it.
I mean, it's like you'd have to almost put the seat completely on the floor.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Here, come try this now.
Does it not give you chills?
No. It makes me sick to my stomach, claustrophobic, but it does.
I never saw that sticker.
Yeah. It feels pretty good, huh? Yeah. This, I don't like this. Has got to change. This can't work.
What?
My foot's too big to fit between the brake pedal and where the gas pedal goes.
You need to move the brake pedal then.
I'm going to have to move this firewall back forward, Jake. I don't think I can drive this thing. This is my foot. Okay, the pedal was in here somewhere, and there was a cup that went around your foot. Look, my foot, I can't get it out from the brake pedal. Unless it's down here, but that's still too close for comfort. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to move it back.
Unless you just move the brake pedal.
God, that's gonna be a mess.
You could just move the brake pedal over.
Move the brake pedal over?
Yeah.
Clutch pedal's there.
Well, it's not gonna be a station car.
It's not?
No.
I haven't really made that decision yet.
We're gonna put an automatic in it.
We are?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, here, hold this real quick. Let's see. I don't know. I think I want to jam gears.
Thanks for making it harder on yourself.
I can't imagine this thing got out of shape. God, I bet this thing is just sketchy to drive. Yeah, so here's the deal. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Maybe I can heat the pedal up and bend it over and re-brace it or something. Because that is not gonna work. My foot will not work with that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. So anyway, as you can see, this car's gonna need a lot, because this is not, I think Chili was a little guy. I don't know. Can't get anybody to tell me any history, so I don't know, but judging by this car and the way it is,
I think he was.
I'm slouching in the seat. If I'm set where I'm supposed to be, my head's touching the roof. I'm like Harry and the Hendersons.
I think he was like 5'6".
He would have had to been short.
Because the pedals.
I mean, he had little feet.
Your knees.
Look, yeah, like my foot.
Here, let me.
This is
Look at his knees.
my foot on the brake and I moved back. Like maybe, well, I don't know. When the guys tube chassis cars and move seat back, look how much that moves. Oh God. You know, they're usually like that, but this isn't gonna fly for me. So I'm gonna pull the seat out. I was gonna leave it in here for that event. This is horrible. I wonder if we need to find another roof. Cut the roof off and just raise it back up. This was a good decision. This whole car was a good decision. Great. Jesus.
Well, this lug nut is taking forever, and I'm out here by myself. Dad's taking a break. What is he doing? He shouldn't be taking breaks. This car is going to take a lot of hard work. No breaks allowed.
Oh, y'all are gonna like this. I think we got a little bit accomplished. If anything, it was more just a visual thing for me to get an idea of where I'm going. I really like this seat in here. I'm gonna take this other one out, and we're gonna have to take a look at the floor because there's a lot of patchwork that needs to be done over there. I've got the rocker pieces. I may put those in. There's a lot of metal work that needs to be done in here. I'm just trying to figure out what's the most effective way to go about it, because I priced a floor for this thing, and man, just the floor alone is like $1,300, $1,200. And I mean, the way they got this training tunnel done, everything else done, like how much of them I'm going to use, you know what I mean? Like it's do I need to buy the whole floor, just replace the whole floor? I don't know yet. I really feel like I need to move that motor back forward and change that firewall, but I think what I'm going to do first is, since this car had a small block in it, I think I'm going to use this mock-up block, make some temporary engine mounts, and set everything in place, and kind of look at the headers and see, you know, can I do fender wells with the engine set back there, or is it going to have to go through the chassis? And to be honest with you, like, I'd really love to have fender wells, but I really could care less. Like, it's not a deal breaker. But there's a lot of thought process that has to go into this, and this just kind of gives me an idea of what I'm looking for. And I think, you know, I debated doing the straight axle. I don't think I'm going to do it. I have one. I've mowed it over, and I've molded over, I should say. And I think I'm going to keep it independent. There were a lot of cars that were gassers back in the day that were independent, and this car was, and I feel like I ought to, you know, keep it true to its roots and maybe leave that alone. There's just so much crap that needs to happen with this car. This car's in rough shape. Anyway, gives me an idea. So we'll just keep it where it's at. We'll keep rolling along. I need to get some seat brackets made so I can mock them up and then have an idea, you know, how I'm gonna go about that. That way I can go about patching the floors or whatever I'm gonna do there. But I love the wheels. The wheels look good on it. The stance is good. I'm gonna get that big block in there. It's gonna settle down some. I'm gonna rebuild all the front suspension on it. And we'll just kind of go from there. I may bring the whole car down. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be one of those deals where it's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna go for it, and like it, love it, hate it, whatever. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Thanks for watching. I know it wasn't much, but you know, sometimes that's what you need. You need a day just to gather your thoughts. We got some stuff coming up on this. There is a race that I'd like to take this car to coming up second weekend of March, I believe. So we've had some issues with the EFI, and we're going to go into that. And for those of you that watch the channel and have paid attention to the Holley stuff, I know we never did like an in-depth on like how we went about it, tuning it, and what we've done so far. Me and Dave have planned on doing that. It's just, there's been a lot of stuff going on. Dave's been pretty busy, I've been pretty busy, so we haven't had a chance to do that. And now we've developed a new problem. For some reason, the O2 sensor died in the car, so I picked a new one up today. I need to fix the transmission leak. We got to fix the rear end leak, and then we're going to try to do some street tuning on this thing. And then we're going to go. I'm going to try to get it on the dyno. And I have the anti-roll bar up here that we haven't put in yet. I'm going to clean that up and try to get that in the next couple weeks. Get it over to my buddy Chris to have him align it and set pinion angle. And then we're going to try to go to the track and make some test hits and see if we can get this Holley EFI to do what we want it to do. It's run good in the past. It wasn't perfect. It's had some hitches. It wide open and some partial throttle, and we're working through those things. And like I said, we plan on doing a full in-depth video on what issues we've had, what things were great, and what were some of the solutions, if any. And that'll be coming out in the near future. I don't know exactly when. It may be after the race, but I think it would be good and beneficial for anybody who's thinking about using these sniper units, especially with a motor that's kind of rowdy. Because it's not just plug and play with this thing. It's not, you know, I'm sure if you had a mild 454, you know, with a mild cam in it, something like that, probably pretty easy. It's not that easy. So hopefully we get it right, because I think the car can run good. I have plans to run this car this year at a few different events, and then we have plans for big changes coming up in the winter, and we'll hold on to that for now. But I want to race this car and just try to maintain it and continue building this and working on the S10. And yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, TV world.
Hello.
This is my little one here. He's excited. He's going to hang out with his buddies tonight at the parents' night out. So I've got to get cleaned up because I got to take the wife out. And we'll come back to this pig tomorrow, you know, maybe the next day. We need to get ready. We need to get this thing going. So honcho next. This, it's putting ideas in my head. We'll continue kind of tinkering with it. I got to get those brackets made, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to do the floor patches. And actually, you know, looking at the seat now where I'm at, I think I want to bring the seat down some more. So we may figure out something to drop the bracket down in the back or something. I don't know. But for now, looks good. Thanks for watching. always hit the like button on your way out. You know, it's just a nice thing to do. Share it with, you know, I mean, share it. Just hit the share button. Even if you share it to no one, share it. Because I would appreciate it. It helps the channel. I'd like to thank all the new subscribers that have come to the channel. Appreciate you guys taking the chance on us and following along the chaos that we create for ourselves. You know, if you haven't subscribed, you know, subscribe. I mean, you always got to be scribing. You know, if you ain't scribing, said it before, I'll say it again. What are you doing? We'll see you next time.
Downtown. Went up, downtown. Went up, downtown. I want to save my soul.